Imagine this. You go to bed at 10 p.m., you wake up at 6 a.m. You got a full 8 hours of deep, uninterrupted sleep. No nightmares, no waking up in the middle of the night. But the second your feet hit the floor, you feel like you haven't slept in a week. Your body feels heavy, your mind is foggy, and you're already counting down the hours until you can lay back down. Does that sound like you? You go to the doctor, get your blood work done, and everything comes back perfect. Your vitamins are fine, your heart is healthy, but you know deep down that you are running on empty. Welcome back to Neural Tools. Today we aren't talking about physical fatigue or needing more coffee. We are talking about the invisible exhaustion. It's a silent epidemic in America, and today I'm going to show you why your brain is draining its battery while you sleep and a simple scientific way to plug the leak. Let's look at a common example. Think about your brain like the most expensive laptop in the world. You aren't doing anything heavy on it, maybe just listening to a song, but in the background you have 50 different browser tabs open. Each one is running a video, an ad, or a complex script. What happens? That top-tier laptop starts to overheat, the battery drains in minutes, and the whole system lags. This is exactly what's happening to your mind. You aren't physically tired, you are mentally overloaded. When you wake up, you aren't starting fresh. You are waking up to 50 open tabs in your subconscious. That email you forgot to send, the awkward comment your boss made yesterday, the bills due next week, the political news you read before bed. Your brain is processing all of that in the background while you sleep. In neuroscience, we call this cognitive load. Your brain never actually rests because it's too busy managing the background noise. At Neural Tools, we like to get specific. There's a system in your brain called the default mode network, or the DMN. This is the part of your brain that kicks in when you're doing nothing, like when you're standing in line at the grocery store or lying in bed. In the old world, the DMN was used for daydreaming or processing lessons. But today, the moment we have a second of silence, our DMN starts attacking us. It starts simulating every worst case scenario. Is my job safe? Why am I not as successful as that guy on Instagram? What if I fail? The result, your brain never enters recharge mode. In the US, we have people who are physically resting. They're on the couch, they're watching Netflix, but their brain is fighting an invisible war. Your battery isn't just low, it's leaking. So how do we stop the leak? There's a beautiful concept in architecture. When engineers build a massive skyscraper, they leave small, empty gaps between the stones. This structural space allows the building to sway during an earthquake without collapsing. You need to build structural space into your day. Here are two non-negotiable tools we use at Neural Tools to reclaim our energy. The brain dump. Every afternoon, take a physical piece of paper, write down every single tab that's open in your head, the chores, the worries, the random ideas. Once you put it on paper, your brain stops the background process. It feels safe knowing the data is stored somewhere else. The no screen walk. Spend 10 minutes a day walking outside with zero inputs. No phone, no AirPods. Just look at the trees, feel the wind. Let your default mode network settle down without being fed more information. Give your brain a chance to cool down its processor. Exhaustion doesn't just come from working too hard. It comes from staying in the same place for too long because you're too tired to move. It comes from living in a cage made of your own background thoughts. To win at life, you don't always need to run faster. Sometimes you just need to close the tabs that are slowing you down. If this video spoke to you today and you finally understand why you've been feeling so drained, subscribe to Neural Tools. We're here to help you understand the machine between your ears so you can finally take the wheel. Try the brain dump today, clear the cache, and I'll see you in the next one. Keep training your brain.